We've got boxes to open up, but first, how about a drink, huh? It's freaking hot today, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Outside the Box. And yeah, it's a hot day here in Southern California. I'm trying to keep fresh with some ice-cold lemony iced tea, and I will probably need a refill before the video's up. We do have a couple of boxes to get to today, but first, how about an update on Animated Jazz? He is essentially done. As of this recording, I just completed the reassembly on the figure. Had to do some minor touch-ups on the paint. One final touch I still need is to make the custom Elite Autobot logo for his chest, and I, of course, will be making my own custom decal for that. But after that, I just need to edit the video, and we'll have our live premiere here on YouTube, which I'm guessing should be ready in about a week or two. I can't wait to finally get this completed, but he is turning out great. All right, but here we have a couple of boxes, both from Amazon. I think this one came in first. I still have them in order from oldest to newest. And my backlog for these boxes is starting to come down a little bit. We only have 3 left, although one of them is a 5-pack. Spoilers. Yeah, let's all find out together. Oh yes! This is the one! Here we finally have Studio Series 110, Shockwave from the hit movie Bumblebee. Man, it seems like it took forever for us to get this figure, huh? I did actually finally break down a while back and I bought the core class version, only because there were some real nice aftermarket parts to kind of spruce it up a little bit. I think it included the little rubber hose and some panel filling parts, which this guy obviously has that hose. I don't know how gappy he is though on those panels, so maybe there'll be something available for this one as well. But let's get him out. Let's get him out. Oh, baby, look at that. Ah, yes. That is sweet, man. Oh, he actually comes with both hands. I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Now, I did just recently debox my entire backlog just to try to condense down the space that was taking up a ton of room. So now they're all nice and neat in these 2 bigger boxes, but I've gotten rid of all of these boxes. I may keep this one for a while, just for a little bit. It does, of course, have some great artwork on here. Beautiful shot of Shockwave there from the movie, and an even fuller shot right here on the side. I mean, even if I get rid of these, I can always look up these images online to use as a reference for when I do the eventual custom. Even better, some still shots from the movie itself too, though. But this is nice. I think the transformation is very identical to the core class version too, which had a great transformation. Very nice. That is a beefy weapon there. Okay, and this thing is just like a super rubbery hose here, huh? I don't even know if it's going to be possible to paint something like this. But even if you can't though, just having it like this, it's perfectly fine. Maybe I can give it a little bit of weathering, if anything. All right, I'll have to keep that in mind. And I guess he just holds the weapon like a gun, is that right? Wow, that's gonna seem awfully big though, no? Oh, there's even articulation on the front of the weapon too. So this piece also extends out even more forward. I'm guessing you have to kind of connect this on the actual forearm itself. Oh yeah, yeah. This hand has to fold in, okay. So there's actually a little square tab here on the inside, and then that's gonna connect to, I'm guessing, this top slot here on the forearm. That's gonna make it look, I guess, more natural, right? Oh, it actually connected to the other slot here. The lower one, not the top one. Okay, yes, and then where does the hose go, huh? Has a hole down here, and that connects to up here? Really? Yeah, that looks about right. So the hose connects right down here, and then on the back, he's got the other connection right there. Okay, so yeah, it's just long enough to make sense, I guess. Man, this guy looks good though. This guy looks really good. I love this design for Shockwave, man. They really knocked this out of the park. I think the thighs were always like the thing that kind of stands out though. One of the things you notice firsthand, right? But he's got the perfectly shaped chest, very well sculpted detail throughout. But I like how the front of the lower legs are still kept relatively clean. Man, that is quite striking here. Now, it is clear plastic for the chest piece. It is a clear plastic for the eye. So that's always good. Now, obviously, I'm thinking once I do the eventual customization, can we give it the Seed Shockwave treatment of inserting an LED into the figure? I would love to do that. I would really want to find a way to try to do that. I don't know if I can keep the battery compartment inside of him though. You'd have to have a bit of room for that though. If anything, we can just have a cable running out and have the battery sitting on the side or something like that. Yeah, and he's got a little bit of the clear plastic on the top of the head, so he's got the light piping. Is that coming up? Yeah, that's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. I think you lose a little bit of the yellow on the plastic for the eye though. But just check out the detailing on this guy. We all know Bumblebee movie Shockwave. We all love the design. Well, most of us do. I don't think I've ever met anyone who didn't like this. Does anybody not like this? Could this possibly not be somebody's cup of tea? Perhaps, maybe. But it's damn good. It is damn good. One of the odd things though that they gave this guy is that I guess similar to see Shockwave, he's got like faux weathering on him. There's a little bit of some silver highlights like on the chest piece. If you can see that there, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. And then also on his thunder thighs here, he's got some silvering here down below too. Now, I don't think the other Bumblebee movie Transformers got that treatment though, so it's odd that they chose to do that with this guy, but it doesn't really stand out though. It's not overly obvious that they did that with him, so that's good. I like how the purple is really popping over the gray too, but I could definitely see this taking advantage from a full coat of paint. Of course, what wouldn't? What wouldn't, right? I did of course think that the weapon here that he has is obviously super massive compared to G1. It's not bad. But man, I was not expecting that. I do still have the YOLO Park model kit, which is pretty freaking massive. I don't know when I would ever get a chance to build that. But this, the detailing on this, I think holds up very well to that. Now, there was some controversy with the articulation, right? I think some Eagle Eye fans deduced that he had no bicep swivel. And yeah, I'm sure you all know this by now, right? I'm just the last one to get this. He doesn't have that. He does have, does this come off? It doesn't come off, no. He does have an arm swivel right below the elbow joint. So he has a rotation there. It's not gonna replace the lack of a bicep swivel though, but I guess it's better than nothing though, but kind of an odd choice. I don't see why they had to do that though. I do see that there's some kind of a slot on the inner bicep, and I'll show you all here. So I'm guessing that something is going to connect on that section there for the transformation, and I guess that's why they couldn't fit a swivel there. Kind of weird. For a figure this size, you would assume that it would have that included, you know? I mean, even without that, he still looks fantastic. I think there might be some aftermarket solutions available for that, but I'd have to take a look. But yeah, even without that, you can get that iconic pose from the Bumblebee movie, though. That's not a problem to achieve one bit. And this guy looks so good. He really does. Yeah, and you can tell we have the same transformation coming, or something very similar, just by the way that the back of the feet look as well. They have these little bits sticking out the side, so we know it's going to fold down, something like that for the tank mode. I'm not surprised that they kept the same similar transformation though. That core class transformed very nicely, and it was a very decent tank mode for having a pure Cybertronian figure transform into something else, you know? Let's go ahead and get to that. I want to check it out. I don't know if you can keep the hand weapon on, but I'm gonna remove it. Yes, the instructions do say you can keep it on. Well, you have to remove it from the forearm, but you can leave it plugged into the back. So okay, there's that. Huh. It's all right. I remember it looking a little bit different on the core class. Did the core class tank look a little bit better? I'd have to dig it out, which, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. It just seems like it's a little bit more spread out as far as the limbs are compared to core class Shockwave. It could just be me misremembering it though, but it's not bad. You can't really expect much from a total Cybertronian modeled robot. But it's like his parts are just hanging out, you know? Take a look at that right there. It is definitely menacing. That is not bad at all. I do like how you can keep just the hose connected to the weapon while you're transforming it, and it'll still connect to the back of the figure here though. Now, of course, that's gonna prevent the cannon from making a full 360 rotation. That's okay. And on the back, it's still kind of hollow because that's where it connects to the arm itself. So not a lot going on there, but still though, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's like a, what do you call this, like an H tank or something like that? Is that the technical term for these? I'm not a tank guy. It's not bad. Now it does still have the unfortunate transformation where you have to pull out treads from the back of the legs. Similar to how the Triple Changer Bumblebee movie Megatron had them, he had them super tight though. I do not like pulling those treads out. Thankfully on Shockwave, not a problem at all. Easy peasy. Hopefully it'll stay that way too. He does have wheels on the bottom. Does he roll? Wow. He rolls very well. Oh my God, that is a glide right there. Very impressive. Oh shit, careful. All right, that is good. That is good. Not bad at all. Honestly, he didn't need to have any wheels down there. I don't even remember if Triple Changer Megatron has any. I don't think so. I mean, it's a tank. It's fine. But you know what? The alt mode is the least thing that I care about myself. We got a fantastic, fantastic bot mode out of this, and I'm eternally grateful. Let's get back to that. Yeah, that was a refreshingly simple transformation, and I'm super happy with it. We don't need to overly complicate it. Megatron's is great. But because of that, and because of the fact that he's a triple changer, some of those alt modes are kind of flimsy though, especially that jet. But we still got a great figure out of him. And this guy is no slouch. I really want to see all of them fully painted, nicely displayed. Okay, all right. One day, right? We're gonna put this guy right here. He is stable too. He is not moving anywhere. Let's have a little sip here. Next up, we have one more Amazon box. This was pretty light. Oh, I didn't realize that. Is that a bad thing maybe? I hope not. Is there even a Transformer in here? What do we have in here? What's this? Oh yeah! Well, it is a little guy. Here we have Transformers Legacy United from the G1 universe, Autobot Gears. Now, of course, we all know that the actual chest piece is in the back and the inside, right? Right, yes. Plus, he's got like a rubber band going right across the chest too. Thanks, Hasbro. Appreciate it. And we get some lovely artwork here on the side. Close up here of the head. Fuller body shot here. I should really be taking advantage of these shots now since I'm not going to have the box for the reviews. Very good stuff. Man, he's a little dude, huh? I have to assume we're going to get the rest of the mini bots eventually, right? Which ones are we missing? We haven't gotten a Power Glide. I'd love to have a Power Glide. Who else? Is that it? Just Power Glide? It's funny, for being such a little guy, he gets a much bigger instructions than Shockwave though. Wow. That is amazing. That is amazing. Okay, very nice. Here we go. I think you'll also have a weapon. Yeah, there's more than one thing in here. I'm going to start to rip this ever so carefully. Oh shit. Careful. 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 We have a weapon and we have a chest. This is some nice paper though, man. Maybe we can use this for something? No. Trash. All right, we'll go ahead and pop this in. Is that it? Is that it, really? Is that really it? No satisfying pop, though. It just kind of mushed in. Yeah, it's in there pretty well. Okay, that's cool. And a nice weapon for this guy. I don't know if Gears ever actually had a weapon in the G1 cartoon. I'm assuming he did at some point or another, so I don't know if this actually matches what we saw on the show. It's a nice sizable weapon for him. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Brawn, just head shape wise. I know they're both mini bots. Maybe even on the vehicle they're gonna match a little bit. It's not a remold of Brawn, clearly. Man, this guy, it looks great though. Bit of a backpack on this guy. Quite a bit of a backpack. Yeah, that's definitely sticking out there quite a bit. I don't think he's gonna have any trouble standing up though. No, none whatsoever. He's got some big chonkin' feet on him. Helps with stability. Some good articulation. Everything feels pretty tight. Not overly tight. It feels perfect. Yeah, this is good stuff. This is really good stuff. And I just love the chunky proportions on this guy too. Man, they did an excellent job of bringing G1 Gears to life. I know when they were introducing him in one of the Hasbro Pulse live streams about solving some kind of a problem, how he has certain colors in bot mode and then certain colors in the vehicle mode. So I do appreciate that, 100%. I can already see some wheels tucked away back here. I don't know how complicated the transformation is going to be, but just in robot mode alone, he looks fantastic. Great stuff. Great stuff. I do know the whole chest gimmick with it opening up like this was featured in one of the episodes. I think there was something that they inserted into the chest. I don't remember at all whatsoever what the episode was. I guess I'm not a real G1 fan. But that's cool. That's something that you would expect, like some kind of a gimmick like that, like on a Masterpiece kind of a figure, giving him the title Mini Masterpiece. I'll give it to him. Yeah, definitely. Will we ever get an actual Masterpiece Gears? You know what? I kind of stopped caring at this point. Masterpiece is like done for me. These are the dudes for me now. These are the dudes. Yeah, this is great. This is great. And the weapon does look nice as well. A little bit gappy, a little bit hollowy, but it's not terrible. I don't know if it's something that I would go ahead and try to fill in those little gaps myself, or maybe just leave it as is. I'm not too sure. There is, of course, this great big peg on this side I'm guessing it's used to store it in vehicle mode, perhaps. Probably even in bot mode too. There's got to be some pegs. Yeah, he does have some pegs right here in the backpack. Now these, I probably will fill in the eventual customization. I just don't like having them randomly on the bot mode. I know that they're used for either blast effects or weapon storage, but I prefer to have a cleaner look myself. That's just me though. But of course, surprise, surprise, the weapon fits perfectly in here. And you can have it either pointing down like that. I guess nothing's really stopping you from having it pointed up like this. I don't know why you would do that. It's starting to look more like an antenna at this point. That doesn't look bad. Smokestacks for him? Sure, why not? Why not? He's also got some other little peg holes here on the side of the legs. Those are getting filled in. Never gonna use those. Let's check out the vehicle though, shall we? Chapter 1. Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me, dude? That was a beautiful transformation. Damn, I really enjoyed that. Everything just kind of foomps and snaps perfectly into place for me. It was like elegant in its simplicity, you know? And you get a nice little mini blue truck here. That's nice. Now, the back, I don't know what's going on here, but it's anything but elegant back here. Clearly, that's the chest piece, but it's upside down. We get an upside down Autobot symbol now. That's pretty messy. I would have much preferred if they could have just had that chest piece folded somewhere in the bottom. You have to figure they could have had some kind of room back here. But no, it's just in the back, upside down. That's the only drawback that I'm seeing right now. Other than that, we get a cute little chibified pickup truck. Thankfully, no clear windows. I don't have to worry about that. But the windows are so smallly shaped that it makes it seem like it's a big-ass truck. Almost like a Bigfoot truck, you know? And the feet clearly form the back of the pickup. That's just how the G1 figure was, right? Was this ever really based on an actual pickup truck? I don't know, but it looks decent though. And here in the front, we get a nice little Autobot symbol right on the hood there. Now, because it's on top of blue plastic, the red, it's kind of darker than it should be, almost looking a little bit purplish. That's because they didn't put the white backing on the red when they added the tampograph, it's called, I think. That would definitely be fixed in a repaint. Damn, but that's not bad. That is really not bad. I do love it. I do love it. Now, of course, you can't just remove the chest piece, and you no longer have that for the back. It's looking a little bit busy. Nothing like what the back of a pickup truck would look like. I don't know. I might actually just prefer this over what we got. Maybe somebody can create something else to snap on that'll look more in place. I don't know, but at least you have that option. Also, the wheels are very much separate from the body of the vehicle itself, giving it once again an impression of this being a very high up pickup truck with some high suspension or something. But of course that little size isn't going to match up with any of the other Autobot vehicles as well though. It doesn't matter, he looks freaking great. I love it. I love this little guy. Good stuff. And yeah, the weapon, you can still plug it here, I guess on the side if you want to. Doesn't feel secure at all, but that's an option here. Or you can probably even plug it into the front. It might feel a little bit more secure there, actually. And yes, it does. That is full on attack mode right there. Don't mess with this guy. Good stuff. All right, let's put him back into bot mode here real quick. One last thing I do have to say, this guy excels in articulation, whereas sadly, Bumblebee Shockwave falls short. Because of the transformation, he has the absolute best butterfly rotation I've ever seen on any Transformer, period. Is there one that has better butterfly than this? Probably, but I haven't seen it. Also, due to the transformation, we have double jointed elbows and a full 180 bend there. That is so nice. So nice. And wrist rotation, my god, this guy has everything. Wrist rotation, freaking awesome. Oh my god, he is so good. Wow. And there you go. You have earned your spot right in front of Shockwave. Very good stuff. Hey, that was kind of a quick one, huh? How about, hey, an extra box. This one actually just came in today, and I don't want to wait a couple of months to open this. I want to open this one right now. Can I open this without dropping it? Without slicing my knee? Okay. Oh, what's in here, huh? Megatron, anybody? Here we have the Art of Making Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy. I was actually talking about this on one of my recent Twitch streams, twitch.tv/Hobbies with Jose, about how lovely the Transformers box art is and how cool it would be to have a collection of all of that artwork into a nice little coffee table book. I remember that they actually did something like that for the Siege Line trilogy, and so I had to pick up the book when I saw it on sale on Amazon. Let's just take a real quick look here. It does, of course, unfortunately, include stuff from the Netflix show, which I know wasn't all that greatly received, but you know what? It looked great, so at least we have some nice visuals from that here in this book. I think this stuff here is from the Netflix show. We have the Netflix version of Bumblebee, which was different from the actual figure itself. Oh, look at that. Just a nice shot of the figures there. I remember that Prime very well. Some cool stuff from the show. Beautiful shots of the figures too, though. That's a core class dude, right? Yeah. I want to get to the good stuff. This is it, baby, right here. Oh man, beautiful artwork from the boxes. Now forever kept in this lovely book. Look at that, Shockwave right there. I remember seeing that in this box. Some great stuff here, even for figures that I never got. Is this Chromia? I never picked her up. Oh, and some nice shots of the characters from the show. That's great. Lots of character profiles. That's freaking awesome. Look at that. I won't show the whole thing, but just some real cool stuff here. Now, I don't know if Hasbro also made one for any of the later lines, although they didn't get shows. I would love to have a book like this for Legacy and for the Studio Series figures too. They deserve to have that beautiful artwork preserved in a nice book like this. I would pick that up day one. Thank you, Hasbro. All right, we're gonna put this guy right over here. And that is gonna do it here for us. As always, thank you so much everybody for watching. I do appreciate it very much. You can catch me on all the social medias. Links are down below. And if you like what you saw, hit that like and subscribe, or leave a nice comment. I do read every single one of them. You can also catch me live on Twitch on weekends, or if you can, I upload them to my second YouTube channel, Hobbies with Jose Gaming. And you can head on over to the merch store for some great stuff, or if you'd really like to support, head on over to patreon.com/Hobbies with Jose and pick out a tier that's right for you. I want to thank all the newest members that have joined, and I hope you're enjoying all the bonus content that I've been uploading too. But look forward to the premiere for Animated Jazz, as I will be getting that completed pretty soon. But until next time, take care everyone. I'm gonna go get a corn right now.